Welcome back to Lesson 5 in Setting Up Your Account series. With this video, we are going to be looking at scheduling sessions. And scheduling sessions is basically done in My Calendar. So click on My Calendar. You can see that you've got a pretty standard looking calendar and then some filtering options here to the right. To add a new session, you basically click Add a New Session, and you start to fill in what you want. There are basically two types of sessions you can have in your calendar. You can have a group session or you can have a single coaching session. So in this case, we'll just have we'll have a single session. We'll have it with this guy, and let's see, what session am I on? Session 4, I think we are. If you want to have a description for your session, your client will see this, so you can put a description of what's discussed, or they might know. So you can leave it blank. You set your date. I think that we need to go to the next month for our next session, Friday the 3rd. And you set your time in these little scrolly bars down here. We meet at 5. Done. And you save. Once you save, it shows you the actual invitation itself, which is quite blank because we didn't put any descriptions, but usually by coaching session 4 you don't need to have a whole lot. People kind of know the drill. But the cool thing is that it links directly to the coaching journal for this client, and it will do so for the client viewing it as well. And then you can start to fill in your coaching notes, and you can see what your client has put in as well. Anyway, so that's how you add a single session into your calendar, a single coaching session. If you want to add in something, a group session or mastermind or something, then you type in your clients' names. Oops, I did that too fast. And you can just type in multiple clients' names. I'm just going to do 2 to keep this brief. Type in the name. That's actually going to be Mastermind Session 2, and this is going to be the, I'll just put the standard, I don't think I'll put a description there actually. Don't need one by Session 2. And you choose your date. I think we'll do the 18th at, these are 10 o'clock. Oh, done. Save. And that's how you add a group session, and then it shows you that. There is a coaching journal entry for group sessions as well, but this one is actually only for you. You can see when you click on it that the only option is Coach Private Notes. So it's basically we need to track some information about group sessions in order to produce your coaching hours report in a coordination with the ICF approved, International Coach Federation approved standards for sessions. So we needed to capture a little bit of information, so you need to do a little bit of a summary if you're interested in producing those kind of reports for yourself. If that totally went over your head and you didn't get it, just don't worry about it. If you're not into the ICF, it's important for people who are going for accreditation and that sort of thing. Alright, so we've now created in a minute or so, we've created a single session and a group session, and you can see the calendar here is just showing me all of this week. You can see I've got session 1 this week, but if I extend it on my filtering options to this month, it'll show me what I've got on for this month, and you can click into any of those to get direct access into that thing, into that object. You can also filter by client. You have to click that and type in a client's name. Let's do that and all, and then that should show me everything I've got with this guy. And if you want, you can show just coaching sessions, you can show just group sessions, and once we get into another part of this, you can see that your client due dates actually show in your calendar as well, so you can also filter by that. And then the last option is to sync with your calendar, and this is syncing with your Google Calendar. So if you click that option, it'll automatically add this content into Google for you. If you don't use Google, you probably won't want to work with that, but if you do, it'll be fabulous. Okay, and that is basically lesson 5, which is scheduling sessions with your clients.